Hi Capricorn, welcome to your July 2023 Life Sector Tarot reading with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign, Cappy, this is for you. Watch all three so that you understand which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. And remember, if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share. And if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. And they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, my dear Capricorns, let's have a look at what's going on for you. For your actions and plans for July, you have the Ace of Swords, new contracts for some of you, potentially long-term commitments that you're unsure about as well, right? So you've got the Eight of Swords there, interestingly enough. You've also got the Strength card. 2 eights represents new knowledge, right? And you've got this with the Ace of Swords. So there's new information coming in around work and or jobs, or potentially around contracts that have a long or far-reaching sort of nature to them. For some of you, this is a contractual agreement that you're not sure about. It's almost like, I don't know if I want to go down this route. I don't know if I want to hold this position. I don't know if this is where I actually want to be, but it looks like over the course of this month, you will have your answer. Slowly but surely, it looks like some of you are potentially taking the route of process of elimination, which usually I'm not sort of adverse to, but I am going to say there's something about this that suggests if you wait too long, you may lose out on whatever it is. Now, you know, as I always like to say, there's always more opportunities for everything in life. But if this is something you want and it's not, you know, it doesn't look as solid as you like things to be, because Capricorn likes things to be solid, that's not a good enough reason for you to not go after this thing. Now, in terms of your plans, you are needing to gather and gain more information. You don't have all of the facts yet. You will, because, you know, you're a Capricorn, but you don't have all of that info just yet. Now, for your career and communications, you've got the Temperance card with the Page of Wands, okay, and the Three of Cups. So this is lovely. So the first thing that I'm going to say to you is, as a general overview energy, when it comes to the career and the communications, for some of you, this is a reconnection to, think all the way back to late November, early to mid-December of 2022. What was happening for you there in the career sector? Who were you connected to? What were the things that were taking place for you? The reason I say that is because you're likely to see either the culmination of those things now, or you're going to be reconnecting with somebody from your past in that regard. Now, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this is really nice because it suggests that you now move into a phase or a period where you're really starting to excel at whatever it is that you're studying. And this is because you're having more fun with it. This has been a running theme for Capricorn for quite some time, and I've been telling you guys you need to get the element of fun and enjoyment back into your profession, because without it, especially with a lot of the astrology that's taking place, you're going to find it that much harder, which, you know, for you guys is never a good look, right? Now, that being said, for those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be reconnecting with a work colleague, somebody that you had a lot of fun with, a lot of laughs with. It may even be an opportunity that comes to you through somebody that you used to work with. The chances are, though, this will require a lot of sort of professional gymnastics in a sense, because it's kind of asking you to get very clear on where it is that you feel like your current professional life is lacking in some way. Now, again, think back to who you were connected to around that time of late November, early to mid-December of 2022, sorry. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, same thing. But here, this is about an idea that you had that maybe hasn't gained as much traction as you would like, or maybe you haven't been able to get it off the ground because you've been so busy. This is a chance to bring this back into the fold. And also, you're being encouraged here. If this is a business idea that you have for your business that you want to put out into the world, you're being encouraged to do this with others. It can be friends, it can be siblings, it just needs to be not you on your own. That's going to be the magic ingredient here, right? And I got to say as well, if you're looking for results from the career or the profession for all of you in some way, shape or form, you probably won't see them until just before birthday season this year. That's not a reason to give up. If anyone knows how to delay gratification, it's you guys, okay? For those of you that are retired and no longer working for any reason, here you are being encouraged to get very, very clear on where it is that you find your joy and your pleasure. And then you need to set to work about creating or bringing more of that into your life. Again, it looks like a lot of you are reconnecting with people from your past, and this is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyment. It's going to bring you a lot of laughter, and it could potentially bring you new social circles through old connections. So that could be great. For your love and relations, you've got the Six of Pentacles with the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so for those of you that are partnered, married or in long-term commitments, there's potentially a problem or an issue around a partner's job and or work at this moment in time. And I got to be honest, it feels like this is because there's something challenging happening for them within the career sector, right? And if anyone knows the career sector well, it's you guys. Maybe you are the best person to give somebody else advice, but because you are so emotionally attached to this person, it's maybe not you that should be giving them advice around their career, right? Unless you can remain objective in this situation, I would steer clear about getting involved in it, because the chances are you could end up actually inadvertently making it worse. For those of you that are single and looking to mingle, there's a lot of conversation here about somebody that you've dated previously. The problem is it looks like there are monies, finances and resources involved in this conversation. And I gotta say, it's probably going to take a while to resolve, and it may potentially get quite ugly. You need to watch out for this. I mean, that could be for partnered Capricorns as well. It's very possible. But it looks like there's going to be a lot of conversations around, you know, what's mine, what's yours, who gave, who get, you know, all that kind of stuff. Not necessarily a great month for the love life. You know, maybe a great time to have fun, to date, to do all of the flirtatious stuff, but not necessarily for commitment. Okay. And then finally, for your money and materials, you've got the Three of Swords with the Moon card and the Ace of Pentacles. As you get to the end of the month, there is a fresh start when it comes to your finances and your resources, which is great. In order to get to that good money, you've got to potentially have some hard conversation, or maybe release someone or something from your past. For some of you, this may actually be where you're paying off a debt. So that could be really nice. For a lot of you though, there's a potential here that you are moving or changing location. So when it comes to the home and environment, it's like an old issue, problem or argument around the home melts away this month because you make a final decision. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, I would say here, there's two ways that this is likely to play out. For a select few of you, this could literally be that you have a biopsy of some sort. For others, this is potentially a problem that you have with your eyes and or your sort of ocular health. And there is one more thing here as well, and I wonder about this. For some of you, this might be a problem or a challenge with your feet. Look after your tootsies over this next month, all right? Just really look after them, especially like if you've been told to stop wearing a certain type of shoe, all of that kind of stuff. Like, because this month there's potentially like it goes further or becomes more of a problem. Now, when it comes to that home and environment as well, for some of you, this looks like you're sort of starting to really think about how you can break ties with the area that you live in. With that said, I mean, the Ace of Pentacles does suggest that once you move past the challenges of this month, actually, when it comes to your finances, things will be great. But there are things from the past that do need to be addressed now. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.